What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up, y'all? How are you guys? I keep forgetting to have my other phone here. That's a little annoying, but I guess whatever. This is what we're doing. Let me see if I'm live on the correct thing. Yes, I am. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Copy this. Y'all, I just woke up, man, and I have to go to a gender reveal today. This is insane. This is insane. And I was gonna actually post a video, my barbershop series today, but I completely forgot that there was a gender reveal, so I might have to be able to post that tomorrow. But I put it in my Discord that I'm live. Let me come back here. I gotta make sure that I change the days up here. I was gonna say what the hell's going on with my lighting, but I forgot I put some lighting up here as well. So I'm going to switch this to 164. But I just want to say thank y'all so much for the advice that I was getting. Y'all are amazing, truly, on that other video. I meant to post the follow-up video yesterday, but things just didn't fall through. So I'm going to end up posting it today, which is amazing. Now I got this phone. And today what we are going to do, real quick, I kind of want to have it already set up before you guys end up coming. So real quick, let me drop that down. I'm gonna have my visual code open, but we're gonna end up hopping back onto my mentorship project, my front end mentor, because from now on I feel like my stream should be jumping between either, trying to get my certification because I just want it, right? But then also actually coding a real life project. I think that's normally going to be the goal for me today. I can't wait because normally towards the end I like to yap it up, and there's a lot I want to yap about, especially specifically. I mean, I guess I could just get into it anyway, but let me go in. Bro, I never went to get my lighting. It's like, how did I click Hulu? That don't even, and then my remote don't want to work. Like, the moment I click the one wrong thing, please go back, bro. Nobody wants Hulu. Hold on, I gotta get my lighting right. I look funny. The lighting looks so much better. Well, then watch me do it, and then the lighting does not get better. You said which certification am I getting? It is the JavaScript certification that is on FreeCodeCamp. So it's just a free cert. It's like it depends on what industry if you're gonna use it to, get a job. Because I personally, with web dev, I just want to do it as a side hustle. But if you're gonna use it to get a job, it probably wouldn't, like, some places accept it, some places don't, but that's honestly with anything. Like, if you even look up, like, boot camp certifications, not every job has to take the boot camp certification, so there's not, like, any certification that's above the other. It really just depends on whether the job wants to be able to take it or not, which I think is insane. I think, honestly, they should just be like, you put in the work, that's enough, you know what I mean? But I mean, not enough, because I understand you need projects though, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go and put that there. I don't know why I said 1,580. Oh, I put it backwards. So sorry. I'm trying to update my sub goal. So if you want it to be something that basically, I guess, gets counted, then maybe you shouldn't go for a cert because they're not going to really count it. But I feel like, honestly, going for the FreeCodeCamp one isn't bad just because, it's literally free. You know what I mean? It's not like a waste of time. It's free. It's honestly there to like help you learn. But if you already know it, just start running through the questions, There's something I want to do. I could keep my main goal as receiving my certification. I guess that wouldn't be bad to switch it. Sorry. I just wanted to see what this main screen looked like. Let me now go over here. And so far, if y'all don't remember this project, oh shoot, I got off on my phone. I gotta see the chat if anyone is messaging. Probably not though. But let me see real quick. So over here, this is the cart thing that we were doing for a while. So hopefully we can get pretty far. I think the hardest part for me is honestly going to be, for one, the JavaScript part. That's going to be tough. And then also understanding too, but at least we got a project that we could kind of use to see how they did it. So we're not going to get too lost, but they want me to do something where, let me hop back in over here. How you could see, like, when they click on it, it turns into this. I'm assuming that has to do with JavaScript. I don't think that's something I have to write inside of my HTML or inside of my CSS. And unless if I do, just to make like the design to show what it looks like. If I have to, then I believe I would have to put it as hidden and then in JavaScript make it show. But that's where it's like, ah. So then this is when your cart is full. So I need to have it when the cart is empty. I'm assuming I could probably do everything, like this type of stuff, I'm assuming I should do when the cart is full. I don't think I should make that in HTML. I think in HTML I'm going to put when the cart is empty. And then probably have my JavaScript be what does that. And then obviously the order confirmed. That needs to be what does that. So this is going to be pretty tough. But I still have a good amount to do with my CSS side of things, because I still need to change what your cart is. I mean HTML, because I need to change what your cart is, and I need to add this image, and then it says your added items will appear here. So real quick, I want to see the designs, because they give us the images here. We need the cake. Okay, so here's where the cake is. I was hoping that the cake would have had the words at the bottom, but I guess that's not bad. So if it's saying your items will appear here, what the hell does mine look like? Oh, I did do that. I did put your items will appear here. Never mind. So then I guess in between that, I'm gonna have to hit them with the image. And then honestly, let me see. I'm gonna have to, oh, damn, I can't spell. I'm gonna have to hit them with the image, and then let's go src equals, and we're going to have to get this image. Can I copy it from here? Damn, I can't. What the hell? Fine, I guess. Unless I didn't see it, but where the hell is the image at now? Yeah, over here. And then we're going to copy this, come back, paste it in here, and then let's see exactly where that is leading to. I think that should be in the right spot in between, right? There we go. So all we have to do now is kind of size this up. And then your added items will appear. We got to change the color to these two things. But I feel like as of right now, I want to size it up. So what we're going to do is give this a class of, we're going to give this a class of cake, I guess. Wait, no. Do I have a class of that? Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, so we're going to have the class of cake. Or let me call it cart cake. And then we're going to copy this. And we're going to go dot, paste my cart cake. And then from here, I think the hardest part is going to be trying to really see what size, oh, why do I keep going to that image? What size that cake is. And it's also a little bit center. So I might have to hit that with text align, or is it text align center, or is it, because I always forget when it comes to an image. Am I doing text align center or like content align center? Justifies something, like what exactly, how am I doing that? Text align didn't work. Sometimes I know, let me try, but I feel like when you do justify content, you need to have flex, or even text align sometimes too. But is it that deep to put flex in? So if it's not justify content, then it has to be, let me try align items. Align content, align items, center. If none of those work, okay. I'm shocked. So text align, so none of those work. I'm assuming, so then what if I just did display flags? And then I decided to justify content, center, and then I think that's when you do text align. It's one or the other. Sometimes you put it together. You know, that didn't work. Is it because of specifically what I'm targeting? My cart cake? Align items. Why is like centering something like the biggest? What do we do in this thing? Actually, you know what? First, I kind of, you know, because we can't figure out how to center this thing, let me at least try to get to the size. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. I didn't notice that I was getting comments. So JavaScript is very loose, really tolerant of different code styles, so you could see the same thing like 100 different ways using local storage. You know, yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. It said, I'd recommend changing the image format to AVI WebP because of wide support. Or as of right now, I'm not doing this as like a, you know, this is going to be like a real website type of thing. I'm just doing this for fun. So for me, it's like, I think I'm okay with how I'm doing my images. You say justify content, align content. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. I was doing align, See, I was close. I knew what I was doing, man, because I was like, justify content and align something. But I was doing align items. It needs to be align content. Let's see if that works. My fault. Oh, you know what? It still didn't. I wonder if it's because I gotta target the actual div, maybe. And then you said margin auto. Let's see with that. That's like the fun part I feel like about CSS is that you just sit there and you start kind of throwing stuff. And then, but when something sticks though, you copy it, you try to remember it for later. Oh, there we go. Margin auto helped. But then it threw it all the way to the right. Oh, you know what? That is the center. Because I think the center is here. So I gotta somehow make my center a little bit. Wait, can we please like detach? I need to see my image. What the hell? I can't see my image. This is unfair. Wait, hold on. Oops. Okay, hold on. Not this. You're telling me there's no way to detach this thing? Fine. Maybe, okay, I'm able to close it, but this is crazy. Yeah, because it has some padding. So maybe I gotta throw the padding down? Or not the padding. I think they have the margin. So maybe I gotta do margin. Well, no, because I was gonna say doing this, but I don't even think that would help. I threw it right back here because now I have no margin. So unless I really try to understand what my margin is. Hold on, where the hell am I? Oh. Yeah, so now that's better. Now that's better. I just need to figure out how can I margin this to where it was this. So it was 64, so I'm assuming just do half of 64. So would that be like margin 32? I don't know, we're gonna see. Flex our items, grid is content. So let me see. Okay, no, you know what? That didn't work. That didn't work. Oh, actually, you know what? I think it makes sense where it's at, though. I think it makes sense where it's at, though. Why is it acting like I didn't give it no margin? But when I got rid of the margin, it's like, Or maybe I need to put it on all sides. Is that can I just edit it from here? Because that was annoying that didn't go through. Let me do like 34. 34. No, that just builds a big box around them. So I gotta think of like, that will build just a big box. I mean, but I could do this and then align it to the right, because that probably would be considered center. But I think that's like, that's doing too much. Let me see, maybe if I give the padding of like 45, how is that gonna look? I mean, the margin of 45. It's not really extending the way I thought. What was the first one? It was like 69. It really isn't extending the way I thought it would have. Maybe I gotta regroup. Because if I go back to 69 here, I just want to see what is it looking like. I don't even understand. So was it not 69? Oh damn, I'm really like editing it. I mean, now it's in the center. Actually, that might I think I accidentally did it. But it was already 69. Wait, close this out. Oh, okay, never mind. It was confusing me. It looked good on that side. The thing is, though, is I pushed down a lot of that. So then, let me get back in there. I got this. I'm gonna figure this out. It's just gonna be a bunch of trial and error. So just use flex on the parent. Do you want to center all the content? No, I don't want to center all the content. No. You need to apply it in the cart, not cart cake. You need to flex the parent, yeah, and justify content. Well, if I flex the parent, isn't that gonna put everything in the middle? Because I don't want everything in the middle. So let me know. Is that gonna put everything in the middle? Because I don't want everything in the middle. So I'm assuming from here, I don't think I need it to be that much. We could actually probably go 0. Now what does that look like? Yeah, leave it like that. And then I'm thinking, it looks like it's the middle, but it's like when I swipe out, yeah, it goes to the right. So I'm thinking less padding over here. Maybe like 25. Did it even change? Or do I gotta click like enter or something? Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's supposed to be more padding here. Actually, I thought it was supposed to be more padding. Let's go like 70 there. And then test it out. You know what? I don't think I'm moving anything. Let's go 25. Now let's see. Is this working for me? 25. Let's go 45. This is perfect. Damn it, that looks good, but I know I'm gonna be bamboozled. Does that look center? Does that look center? I mean, unless there's a way for me to do, like I said, like the flex. Because, oh, the main container is... Oh, that's the main container. My bad. So give the cake its own div. So give the cake its own div. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. I wasn't thinking of giving the cake its own div. Ooh, okay. So then with me giving the cake its own div, then that's when I basically hit that with the... Do I need a class? Yeah, let me just... Maybe I can call the class this because you guys are saying not to target the cart cake. Oh wait, but I still need that. Actually, let me just do this. And then let me do this. And then, why is it not closed? Oh, I'm like, why is it not closed? So then now let me see if there's a better way to center this. But I was almost onto it, you know? But apparently, I guess that wouldn't be industry standard. But honestly, the thing is like, I don't care for this website to like be perfect. I'm just trying to do it, but I don't know. When you code in front of a lot of people, man, they want it perfect. It's all good. Let me see. So now we're doing, my padding is, what the hell was I supposed to do again? Now after I put in the div? Because of display flex. Okay, so then from here, wait, hold on, because I need to take off like this part. Okay, it's off. So from here, now that we added in a div and we are targeting the div, because this is the div, we put display, flex, center. Oh, we could probably leave that as auto. So now this is the middle. So now what? From here, we're kind of just in the same boat at this point. Kind of like in the same boat. The spaces in between attribute. I don't even know what the spaces in between attribute. I don't even know where that is on my screen. Oh, we're talking about this. It says just margin auto, take away the pixels. That's what I did, but it didn't fix anything. This is why I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. I did that and it did nothing. So how, because this is center, basically. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, it's difficult to, because the thing is that this can't be centered, this can't be centered. I only need this in the center right here. But technically, it's not the center unless I change the margin. But y'all don't want me to change the margin, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I wouldn't know how to fix that. I would not know how to fix that, because look, if we come here, I mean, if y'all could teach me, this is a perfect teaching moment, because otherwise, I probably would just keep using margin. But we have it in the div, as you can see, the div, so that is the center, but it doesn't look right. First of all, real quick, let me just change the width of my cake, because it's kind of bothering me what size it is right now. So I don't know exactly how big. What the hell does 200px look like? I always put big numbers because I just want to see what it looks, what it's, okay, so that's huge. Actually, does that look similar to my image? Okay, no. Real quick, drop this down. We gotta go, wait, would it be like 100 though? Oh my gosh, never mind, bro. So I guess I was closer doing what I did. I was closer with 200. It's probably better to use rem or something. Let me go like 175. Or maybe percentages, because I think the whole page is like a percentage. But it's never that deep. I don't plan on. Okay, so let me do 160 for the width. I just want to see what this is looking like. Damn, why does it look... It looks so tiny there. You know, at this point, I think I like it being a little bigger. I think I'm gonna keep it this size. I like it being this size. I don't care what they say. It's somewhat identical. So let me go and see. Just margin auto takeaways. This image is sharing class of cake with another div. Yeah, you need to remove to look like this. src class without spaces. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I don't care about that. That doesn't help anything. So it says you could use margin. But I was told not to use margin. Now I don't know. Someone's saying to do margin auto, but then you're saying it's sharing it with another div, but I think this div, yeah, I need this div because this div is what's keeping it on the right. Right? My div cart is what's keeping it on the right. So I need that div. Because right here, hold on. Where the hell is my div cart? Damn, where did my div cart go? Because that's div grid. Oh, I did flex on the button. Oh, my div cart. Oh, I guess I'm not doing flex. Where the hell did I do my flex then? Oh, I probably did it in the container. Oh, yeah. I guess I did it in the container. Never mind. Never mind. So I guess it doesn't need that div? What is my div cart doing? But then I think if I get rid of my div cart though, like I already styled it, I thought. Yeah, I already styled it with flex. So if I were to get rid of it, I'm telling you I'm gonna be lost. Unless I get rid of it and I put this inside of it. But that's what my cart is looking like. So I feel like I can't do that. I think I'm honestly, maybe for this project, because it's not going to be like no serious project, I think I'm honestly going to do the margin thing. Unless someone can come up with something like, without me having to change my whole damn screen. Because literally this whole project is just replicating the other page, so it's not even like a real website. Like I feel like definitely give me this type of stuff if I'm building something for like I'm trying to be like, oh, this is for a freelancer. It's like, whoa, this isn't industry standard. But it's like, let me see. Because now it's a little bit different. Because I don't even think my div class has padding. I mean, it does, but it doesn't say so. What about this? Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Cart, you said dot cart display flex. And on cake order, or cart cake align self. Alright, I'll try that. And if that doesn't work, I'm doing what I'm doing. Hopefully this works. So you said do display flex on cart, which I'm surprised I didn't even have it there. I wonder if that was even working. So display flex on cart. And then he wants me to go to cart cake and do align self. Now, I don't know if you want me to get rid of anything else here. And it says, hi, I'm visiting in your channel. How many hours assigned to your web dev every day? I normally give myself, on my days that I work, I give myself an hour. On my days off, I give myself about 2-ish, 3. So like this, Burko, I think is how I pronounce your name. Would it be like this or would it be up here? Also flex column on cart. I feel like this is gonna throw my whole thing off. So flex column. I'm gonna just do it because you know what? We have a back button. First of all, why flex column isn't even working? Is that not how you do it? Wait, does flex even have a column? They have flex wrap. Yeah, I don't know where you got that from. I don't think flex has a column. Does it? Yeah, no. So let me see if that worked. Oh, hell no. But I think I see what you mean though. So you're trying to make it into a column, but so you could fix that. But I don't think flex has a column unless I'm tripping. Unless I just go straight columns. Oh. Okay, I was gonna say I'm like grid has a column. But never mind. Someone just helped me there. My fault. Alright, now let's see if this worked. It's the same thing. I'm telling y'all, it's because of the margin. I'm literally looking at it. The margin is the issue. Because I have margin on auto, y'all. Unless you want me to do margin, because margin is on auto, unless you want me to do margin 0. But I'm telling you, even so, it won't center because this isn't the center, this is the left. So this would be considered the center, but that's not where it needs to go. That's not where it needs to go, man. Oh, you know what's a little bit crazier too? I just realized, you know, maybe this is where I've been going wrong. I'm trying to like center the image by itself, but I think the words are supposed to be in the center too. But I still don't like where it's at. Oh, you know what? I added a lot of padding here. You know what? I guess this would be fine. I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I guess it would be fine. Because I wanted it to be more like over here. But now looking at the image, I think it is supposed to be here. But why the hell is my image so damn big though? But then there's also a lot of space here. I'm wondering where that's coming from. Container. What is that though? Because they're not saying what it is, there's just a space. Unless that's just showing the fact that it's a flex. But like, that space needs to be minused or something. Would that be considered... I don't know. I don't know what my question would be. I think it's fine. I think I'll just leave it the way that is. Because look how big that is. I can't leave that the way that is. That is such a big gap. But I don't know where it's coming from. I can't tell if that's margin or padding. Completely different from this one. I guess that's fine. So now where's my text? Where is my text? So I guess I'm just gonna go class. And I think from here, your items will appear. I mean, I think I could actually, I don't know why I'm trying to make this so descriptive. I think I could just do, I don't know if I do div class cart cake or, and then P, because it's holding that, right? Div class cart cake and then P. I think so. I think I go div. Wait, but are you able to do something like, wait, no, what am I doing? Dot cart cake, and then I think it's supposed to be P. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to put a comma, but I just want the color to change. I just want the color to change. And then I guess here, I mean, I guess because I'm going to be leaving it where it's at, I guess I didn't have to do everything that I just did. Oh, you know what? It is still a little bit thrown off. Wait, what the hell did I remove anything? Maybe align self is very important. Oh, you know what? I'm just realizing I'm not contacting the P. Whatever. I'll just give it a name. I think it just needs a comma, but that's fine. Let's go. Oh, I don't know what to call this. Your added items will appear here. I don't know what to call this. Because it's just the words. Items, text. Let's just go with that. Make that a little shorter. Items, text is probably going to work here. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to the comments. Give me a second. Oops, I forgot my dot. Let's see if that moves it. Okay, there we go. So I guess we'll just do it like this. So the whole time, so we're sitting here struggling. And I didn't even look at the damn picture to understand that. I guess it was in the right spot. I thought it needed to be, I thought this was, and this were on this side, but then it fit in the middle. But I guess that wasn't even the case. I did it my damn self, but we went through a whole damn loop, and it was supposed to be there anyway. My fault. My fault. Let me see, because what is, does it look like this color on there? Hold on. Can you get back? Where'd it go? Okay. Does it look like... no, it looks a little darker. So we gotta go for the darker one. Perfection, which would be this one, I think. Copy that. I know y'all are gonna tell me about my colors. Okay, I know. Y'all want me to declare it at the top. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, damn, that's not... No. Maybe it does need to be a little darker. Maybe it's this one. Sorry, real quick. I just want to put this down. I don't know if anyone's commented, but just want to... Okay. Try that one. How does that one look? Okay, that looks a little better, I guess. So with 100 px object fit contain, you can make a negative... No, yeah, I was going to say my fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. That was all my fault. So then now we got that pretty much, I need to see where we are going here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I honestly don't think I would even need any of these. Real quick. I'm able to just do text align, right? Yeah, okay, so then that's good. Make that shorter because we don't need all of that. Thank God I caught that. And then we got the cake. Then last but not least, let me do the thing real quick. Let me open this up. Put that down. Okay, yeah. That looks good. And then come back here, zoom in a little bit. I know that their cake is a little bit smaller, but I kind of like the way it looks with it being big. I don't know why. But then again, maybe I do need to make it smaller because it kind of looks like you're getting like rewarded for not having anything in your cart. That's what it looks like. But I think 100 is too small. Let me do like 140. 140 should be goated. Yeah, there we go. I'll just leave it at that. Last but not least, I would need the your cart text to be styled. Your cart text. So, let me give this a class. And just go with, because eventually we're gonna have to actually target this in JavaScript here. But I need to, oh, you know what? That's another thing I'm forgetting too. I haven't added no type of IDs. But I'm not the type of person to be able to think ahead like that. I feel like when I get to JavaScript, then I could do that part. So then let's go cart text here. I don't think did I target the text at all? Yeah, no. Cart text here, and then we need to go with color to be the orange over here. Copy that. Needs to be the orange over here. Paste it. Close that out. And then I think we've got to get into font weight because it does need to be a little bit bold. I just don't know how bold. Maybe like 700. By the way, we're not using the same font, but that's just because I don't care to. Where's the picture at? Why does this keep happening? Why can't this stay open for a second? Oh, there's supposed to be 0 in there. So I guess it is supposed to be a little bit more bolder. So let me just go bold for this. And then I need to go back over here. Well, it says put quantity. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I think I'm gonna have to add a div for the 0. I mean, am I just not still allowed to put 0 though? Because it's saying quantity here, so I think they didn't put 0 because they're expecting you to be able to do it with JavaScript. So it displays the number of what currently is in the cart. So I guess from there we're fine. I don't know why it looks more thicker. So let's go bolder. Why is it not bolding? Am I targeting the wrong thing? I'm doing cart text. Is it not bolding? Or like what the hell? Or am I tripping? Am I looking at the right spot? Oh, you know what? I think I'm doing oh yeah, font weight. So then if I got rid of that, does it just look the same? And then go bold. Like, why am I forgetting how to make this bold? Because it's not font family, no. But I feel like it's not changing. It says cart text. Did I put the right thing? Dot cart text. Font weight. Yeah, because it's not like, because I'm not trying to change the font size. I just want it to be thick. But okay, fine. I guess they don't want to take my applications here. But either way, I think it still looks pretty good. Damn, that thickness is throwing me off. Oh, you know what too? I'm realizing this has a little bit of thickness to it as well, but that's like a tiny bit. But I don't even know if I can target it because every time I'm doing font weight, it don't want to get targeted. Let me do like 300. It's not too thick. It's not too thick. I can't tell if that's applying. I seriously can't tell if that's applying. Let me do like 1,000. Oh, okay, so that is applying. So then what the hell? Because when I do 1,000 here, oh, okay, whatever. I guess I'll keep. I don't think it needs to be 1,000. I think it just needs to be 8. It's either 8 or 7 does that. But then, so we don't need that for this one. We need like a. So maybe I just gotta think. If 8 looks like that, let's go with 600. Does that look better? Yeah, you know what? I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I think I like the way this looks is coming out so far. Hey, that's what's up. So now, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? That took longer than necessary, and it was honestly my fault. I'm not gonna cap. Because I should have realized that, because I swore I looked at it and I thought this was to the left, this was to the left, but then it was in the middle of it. I didn't know that this was to the left and they were both in the middle. So the whole time we're sitting here trying to center it, and well, trying to center it the way I wanted it center. But either way, y'all were not helping when it came. Y'all were not helping when it came to what I was trying to do. So that was crazy. But at least we ended up pulling it off. So, damn, I'm trying to see, where do we go from here? So then now when you click, so this is the empty order. We basically got this part down pat, except without the JavaScript. We got this part down pat. So next, we need to do an active JPG, which I kind of need to look into, because I think you could do all this with JavaScript, right? Let me know, y'all. Let me know, because I think all this part, the rest of this part is going to come from JavaScript, because looking at this is going to be hell. Making that button, no, that's actually probably going to be the easiest. It's really going to just be the math. Like the math of things, like knowing that there's 7. Actually, you know what? The more I look at it, the more I feel like you could really break this down to like something easier. That's pretty cool. So we're going to end this off on some FreeCodeCamp lessons, just because we're nearing the end, so I don't want to start it with my JavaScript, and then it's like we're only going to be able to declare variables, you know, like we're literally near the end. So thank you for tuning in with me making that project. I guess I'm just going to answer a couple more questions here. If y'all have any questions, y'all can definitely ask away, and I will go and answer them, and I'm still going to be doing a little Q&A at the end as well. You see what I'm saying? Oh, wait, where is it at? Oof, my God. I thought I was looking at this. It says, oh my gosh, I actually made it to your live. Hey, what's up, Pico? Hey. Says, I'm saying bro like friend. She's a girl. Bold. Says, headings are bold by default. I think bold can only go one way. I can't remember, but there's a way to add more boldness using numbers. No, yeah, that's why I was using the numbers. Says, you should get your final font plugged in as early as possible. Oh, no, I don't want to do the font. The font that they gave me, I'm okay with it. Otherwise, you might have to go back and adjust things that might become misaligned. No, yeah, I don't plan on changing the font. It says, good luck and stay curious. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It says, I can't help myself to learn recursion. Hey, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. Thank you for tuning into this live, man. If you're new here, make sure you end up hitting that subscribe button. This was actually super fun doing this with y'all. I honestly forgot to even mention hitting the subscribe button. So definitely, if y'all are new, come join me. I should be going live every single day, making projects literally every single day. I refuse to make a whole, well, I might make a whole stream about my certification, but other than that, it's only going to be project. So there's another way to write for each instead of using the block for the callback. Come on, do I have enough time? Because I still have to get off at 1. You can use this expression body. You'll convert to if else. Convert the for each callback to use an expression body and replace the statements with a tyranny. Are you kidding me? Are they telling me what I think they're telling me? They're telling me you wrote all this, but we don't care. That's insane. Actually, why did we even write it like this? This if else. I know how to replace it. I think my only thing becomes is I want to write it out before we get into it. But damn, we only got 5 minutes. Can I do this in 5 minutes? Let's see. So we got the L. I'm assuming they want me to delete everything. So let me copy this and just like leave this on the side or something, because I know this is going to be what it is. And if I don't keep this here, I'm going to forget what it is or what I need. Then from here, let's erase that. And then I don't know. It's always when it comes down to my condition where I get lost. So convert the for each callback to use an expression body and replace the tyrannies. What the hell is an expression body? I don't know what the hell they were talking about. So I'm assuming go here, and then we gotta go assignment, tyrannies, blah, blah, blah. Now, I already know that this one is supposed to be if true. Did I just do what I think I did? Brother, you gotta be kidding me. That just pissed me off for a second. Go back here and remember to copy and paste Marzi. So then now you're deleting it from here. You're coming down. Wait, do I need that? Oh, yeah, no. You're coming down. I think this is for this. And then you're doing copy this. Oh, you know what? I think it was because I missed copying it. Go here, copy. Then this is supposed to be considered true. This one's supposed to be considered false. Let's just get that in. Bam. Then now we could delete this. But then we need to figure out our condition. Oh, I deleted the condition. I don't remember what the condition was. Don't make me have to go back, bro. Come on, let me pull it open here, please. Don't make me have to go back. I don't want to reset again. Actually, I probably reset over here. Let me see, 35. What did I put? Oh, okay. Oh, it wasn't even that deep. All right, perfect. So now we got the condition. But then what the hell is my assignment? Actually, what the hell is my assignment? Equals 1. I don't know what my assignment would be. Let me see if they tell me. There's another way for the for each. Instead of using a block for the callback, you can use expressions. Oh, they don't want this either, by the way. I missed that. So do they not want the return? No, I think they still need that. And then this needs to close off. Okay, so we got that. You will have to convert the if-else statements into an expression, convert the for each callback. What the hell is my assignment? Is it L? I don't know what my assignment is. Is it counts? Oops. Bro, I can't spell. Your function should still increment the counts variable properly, and your function should use a tyranny operator. Could it be this spot? Okay, no. Plus equals 1. Your function should still increment properly. I'm assuming it has to be what's going on here, because they're giving me the red. Because it's like, if it's true, plus equal 1. But if it's false, just equal 1. How does that not make sense? Or is it me putting this here? Could it be me putting that there? What the hell? Am I not supposed to close this? Is it mad that I closed it or something? Like, what's going on? For each. Oh, maybe they don't. Wait, do they still want me to have L? Maybe they don't want me to have anything. Oh, you know what I'm doing too? I just realized. Oh, and this is throwing me off because now I have a headache. Because I'm realizing that if this is supposed to be this inside of a for each, wouldn't that mean this needs to come down here? Or did I just screw that? Okay, never mind. So let's say we're doing the for each, right? And then we're trying to throw something inside of this. We grab this. Yeah, I think that's right. Because then you grab this and then you place this. And then you're going to always have this one. But this one needs to be here. I don't know why that's acting like that. The for each arrow counts. And then also too, I don't know if they want me to put L in here. Probably do. It must be like a mixed expression. I'm not too positive. You should still increment the counts variable properly. But why is it saying that like I didn't just take this true condition? Like I said, the only thing I could think of when they say increment, like, are you talking about like that? Like, what are we talking about? We're going L and then equals plus 1 or plus equals 1. Why is that so confusing? Where am I going wrong? It has to be syntax. These are grading hard power to use. This is blurred, but I think the brackets are the problem. That's what I was thinking. Oh, like these brackets or these ones? Oh, unless maybe I'm supposed to close it here. Damn, I thought I did it. Counts equals counts L plus equals 1, counts L equals 1. And then return counts. I'm wondering if it's my condition. Could be wrong, but shouldn't there be a parentheses immediately after the for each? But that's what I did, no? Parentheses immediately after? I feel like that's what I did. Unless they're mad that it's not on the same line. No. Maybe I miswrote something. But it looks like it has something to do, like I can still see red on the screen, so it's like there's something going off, but they're acting like I don't have a tyranny operator. And then it's saying it should show increment properly. What was my old if statement? If count L counts L. Maybe it's confused with my count L as the condition? No, because that doesn't make sense. I feel like it has to do with the brackets too, but I'm not sure. I feel like I'm gonna have to go and see. If I see and it's like I'm off by a little bit, I'm gonna be so mad. But if I'm off by a lot, then okay, I'll accept this. I'll accept this. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? So they did something like, I don't even know. Oh, is that what that could be? Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. Never mind. I don't know why I said oh like that. Because clearly he got it wrong. That's why he sent it here. I'm not using the assignment attorney, but I can't still get it to run. Look carefully at the statement you are replacing. Write out the true expression like you would if you couldn't use an addition assignment operator. Now do you see what your true value is and your ternary should be? What the fuck did they just say? Are they saying, wait, no. That didn't help. It helped him, but it didn't help me. Please click your own topic. Okay. So they basically, at least they did what I did. So I guess we're going wrong because we're adding something we don't need to add. Something like that. I'm not even sure. Look carefully at the if statement you are replacing. Write out the true expression like you would if you couldn't use addition. I just want to finish this and get off alive, bro. I hate when they try to sit here and like be teachers. Like these niggas aren't teachers, bro. They are not no damn teacher. Alright, let me see. They got L. To use a tyranny should be after an assignment, not return an increment. If you look at the blah blah blah. Isn't this correct array for each? You're missing the equals part. What? So then you would just do L? Oh wait, no. Why am I still not understanding that? You're missing the equal. Okay, I understand that, but from where? What did I got wrong here? Or this? Equals part? That's confusing me. Oh, they're talking counts L question mark counts L plus plus. So they did change it to plus plus. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, so I'm assuming I don't need to do this. So that would be plus plus, but then I guess they're trying to do like 1. But then he's saying you're missing the equals part, but I don't get what he means by that. I'm pretty sure you have a bracket right after for each, so your code is for each L. I have a bracket? Oh no, I don't have a bracket. I don't have a bracket. Yeah, no. I mean, I have like a curly bracket, like I have the curl, but maybe I don't need to. Maybe I could just do this. L equals. But then also too, I think I might need this because I feel like when you do that, that's an implicit return. So I feel like you do need this. I don't know. I don't think I could figure this out today because I have to leave. I knew I shouldn't have tried to target it because I like to end my day on like fixing something, but I have to get my partner up. We have to get dressed. We have to go somewhere. I cannot fix that. That's gonna have to be tomorrow. I'm probably all fucking flustered from the first project that we had to do. But alright, y'all, if y'all are new here, man, make sure y'all end up hitting that subscribe button. I should be building projects every single day from this day forward. We are almost at 1,580. Thank y'all so much for that. And there was a couple things I wanted to talk about at the end. Sorry, I really wanted to finish that, but I have to like, I have to get on, man. That was crazy. I'll come back to it. I will come back to it. But no, yeah, so I wanted to say thank you so much for all the encouraging words on my last video. You said you were asking about the CompTIA. Oh, when? I missed that. But with the CompTIA, what about it? Like, if I'm gonna be going for it, like, what is your question? Because with the CompTIA, oh, that's another thing too. It's like some people, I could tell they probably were like new to my channel when it came to commenting, and I think they still gave good advice, but it was kind of like they were commenting things that wasn't asked for. Like, for instance, like I was just like, oh, you know, I really wanted to get into cybersecurity, and now it kind of feels like because I was looking for applications, it feels very difficult to like find a position, yada yada. And then people were like, I don't know, unless they probably thought I was trying to apply for cybersecurity right now. But I think I even mentioned it in the video that it was more down the line. I was just saying I felt more comfort and I felt more certain. I would have felt comfort and certain if I seen a lot of applications. That was something that I said. But I guess they basically took it as like maybe I was trying to apply now. So then like someone wrote a whole comment trying to tell me like, you know, like what I need to study. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, y'all don't even, I'm assuming they didn't watch my videos because studying cybersecurity for one is supposed to be all next year. But then on top of that too, it's like I always said I plan on landing a cybersecurity job in 2 years. That was always what I said. I wanted to start studying next year and really put in the grind and then land it in 2 years, you know what I mean? So, oh wait, no, Pico, my bad. I just wanted to answer something about what was someone posted because that threw me for a loop. But no, yes. You said I saw you posted that you were feeling burnt out, and I was wondering if you were thinking of taking the CompTIA. No, yes. I am thinking about taking the CompTIA. I need to take it because, like, I still have to make my decision, you know, because I'm still, like, iffy on stuff. But if I still plan to pursue, you know, cybersecurity, I need my CompTIA A+ to even land an IT support job. So, yes, scratch cybersecurity, I still need to go for the CompTIA regardless. Because I wanted to land an IT support job and you need a CompTIA A+. But I'm not studying for it yet. I plan on doing that all of next year. I know this college near me that literally does classes specifically for these certifications. You just gotta come out of pocket for it. And personally, I'm willing to invest in myself and they could like teach you. I know you could self-teach yourself, but I feel like for A+, I think I might self-teach myself for that one because I missed the deadline for the class anyway. But then I do want to go for my Network Plus and my Security Plus right after, like, because they're, you know, they have the whole class teaching it for like 2 to 3 months. So I'm gonna take those classes and then probably just go for that as well. But yes, I plan on getting the CompTIA A+. And the IT, wait, no, actually, I don't think I care for that. The IT fundamentals, I might get it. Why not? But yes, I definitely plan on going for it. But no, yeah, so then there was another comment too where someone kind of wrote something similar where it was like, oh, you're doing a great job, but wait, hold on, let me real quick see if there's other chats. Okay, yeah. So there was another comment too where people were like, oh, you know, you're doing a great job, but you know, studying cybersecurity is gonna be hard, or and stuff like that, as if like I said, like I don't know, they made me think they made it. I don't know. It was like I could tell they're just new to it because I'm like, hold on, like I never said I was landing the cybersecurity job now, like, and I also understand how much studying it's gonna take. So it was like I don't know if they thought maybe I was just saying it rather than like understanding that, but I don't know. Hey, what is up, Mars? Pico said, really? I think just the book should be fine from what I read. It's not necessary to take a whole class. I could be wrong, but just thinking. Well, I'm not taking the class because for instance, the CompTIA A+, that class is 5 months. I'm not taking the class for that. I 100% think I could learn CompTIA A+ way before 5 months, but the Network Plus and the Security Plus, that is like 2 to 3 months each. Like one of them is 2, one of them is 3. So for me, it's like, why not take the class? And it's not, and I guess technically, yes, you would save money. But you know, if I have the money to invest in myself in that way to make sure that I pass those classes, I feel like I might as well. But I don't want to take it for the CompTIA A+ just because for one, like I said, I'm gonna miss the deadline because I'm not gonna be, the deadline's at a certain time and I already know I'm not gonna be able to do it at that time. I should be able to catch the other two, Um, so for me, that's kind of where I'm headed. I don't really mind going that route. But I could, like, if I really look at everything and I'm like, you know what, maybe I could self teach myself, maybe I would rather just do that. It says, how much time did it take for you to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? It took me HTML and CSS, I think, 2 months. JavaScript, I'm not gonna lie, took me way longer, but it was because I started making a bunch of mistakes along the way. Tutorial hell, listening to people who don't know how to teach people, so it's like you're listening to what they think you should do, and then that screws you up. So I'd say JavaScript took me around, like, I think I'm almost 6 months in. JavaScript took me two plus, probably like 4 months, but I think it could have been quicker if I just did it well. He said, well, if it's preparing you for all three certs, then I think it's worth it. No, yeah, that's the thing, because there's like the whole course, it sucks though, but the whole course is preparing you for actually four, but obviously you don't need the IT fundamentals, but they prepare you for that, the CompTIA A plus, the security, and the network. The only thing is though, is like I said, I'm gonna miss the first two sections of the class, so that's where it's gonna suck. I'm just gonna have to hop in security, and then network. So I think that's pretty cool. I could do that. Hey, what is up, coding with Adam? What is up? What is up? But real quick, I wanted to go and read some of these comments from the other video real fast. So like another person ended up messaging too. They were saying stuff like and this was a nice comment too because they're trying to explain, but then they were just saying like cybersecurity is not an entry level; it is a serious position, stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm like, but there's literally entry level positions. But what is up, Anacat? And I'm like, there's literally entry level positions though. So I said like SOC analysis, security plus, and then he was like, yeah, but you have to be a good hacker and stuff like that. So I was just like, like I'm willing to learn. You know what I mean? Because that was the goal. I didn't say it like I knew everything, but oh wow, my brother's. Oh wow, that is so adorable. Wait, hold on, real quick. Give me a second. I just seen something from my brother. Hold on, hold on. Oh my goodness, that's so adorable, y'all. I cannot wait to like. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, but then I also had some really nice comments where y'all were very much encouraging. It wasn't that I felt the other comments were not encouraging. I just felt like it was like, oh, so you probably are misinterpreting what I'm saying. But it's all good. I feel like that normally happens when it comes to the internet. You said tomorrow's presentation. You got that, Anaket. Go and get it. Go and get it. Let me go and see real quick. It says, hello. It says, I'm dead sure we will be selected with our presentation, but will fail horribly in second round. Oh man, no. You gotta pray about that, bro. Anaket, you got that. Bro, y'all, I gotta end up getting off this stream. I gotta get ready to go to this little thing that I'm gonna be doing. This little party that I'm gonna be going to. So I'll be catching you on the next one. Deuces. I wish I could have talked a little bit more, but I got kind of surprised right now. Insane. But deuces.